Hey everyone, it's CouraJess and I am back with a pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is for the month of March 2020, but if you find it after March 2020, then this is the time that you were meant to hear this message. So today we have 4 piles for you. But before we get started, I'd like to tell you to please subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, hit this like button, and share this channel with all of your friends. And I'd also like to add that I have created a Patreon and the information is in the description box below. So if you would like to join, there are different levels of membership to which you can contribute to this channel, and it's greatly appreciated by me and my guides. So we are going to jump right in. So for group 1, we have the carnelian. Group 2, we have the sugilite. Group 3, we have the copper. And group 4, we have the turquoise. So keep in mind, you can choose more than one pile if more than one pile is calling out to you. And just go to the timestamps and click on the pile that resonates with you the most. Okay, group 1, you chose the carnelian stone. This stone is for the understimulated, anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears. Hello, fear. My name is, insert your name. We have some beautiful work to do together. Now shut the fuck up and let's do this. When to use it? When you find your creativity or your sex drive on sleep mode. Let's see what we have. So the overall energy we have for this month is Audre Lorde, and the message for you is justice. So this can mean that you need to either seek justice for yourself or in your community, or any wrong that you see that needs righting. That is your duty. So this is most likely that you need to make sure that you're being fair to yourself. Make sure that you are receiving your due diligence, yourself, your worth, and not being taken advantage of. So let's see what the tarot cards have for you. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse. Lots of cups so far. The Empress, another major arcana card. The Page of Swords. The 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right, so before we jump into the oracle cards, let me just go into what I'm seeing with the tarot cards. So we have 3 cups and they're all in reverse. So there's definitely some emotional struggle or conflict going on, and it could be related to your family. You are feeling isolated, or that there's some kind of discord in your family. We have the 3 of Cups. That does mean that you are possibly feeling left out. It could be that you feel like your family is kind of jumping on your back, or you're feeling like they're leaving you out of major decisions. But we do have the 5 of Cups in reverse, and that is a good card. If it were right side up, I'd worry more, but this is kind of like you're trying to at least heal from this conflict. You're trying to move up above it, to rise above it, but you have your own issues going on. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the World in reverse. So you are kind of stuck right now. It could be maybe that this family situation is not letting you handle your business. You are not really giving yourself, you're not, the justice that you deserve, right? With this Audre Lorde card, you are thinking about the moves that you want to make. You are, we have the Page of Swords. They're thinking about going out, but you're not really going out. You're stuck right now. You're not moving. You're delayed, and it could very well be that you're focusing too much on this family situation. But we do have the Empress here, so that means that you do have all of these ideas, all of this creativity, all of these projects burning inside of you to be introduced to the world. But you're thinking about it too much. You're distracted, and you're not really letting that come to fruition. And again, let's going back to the carnelian, right? When your creativity or your sex drive is on sleep mode. And that's exactly what the Empress is calling for you, right? This, calling out to you, this creativity that you need to let loose on the world. And the Page of Swords, I'm just going to put it, they're looking at each other. So the Page of Swords, you are thinking about this. You are excited. You want to go out and express your creativity, but for some reason you're not. And I definitely think it's because of this family situation that you are feeling like, okay, I need to resolve this. I need to make peace with this. I need to resolve these conflicts. I need to confront my family as to, you're leaving me out. You're leaving me out, or you're singling me out. You're ostracizing me, whatever the case may be. You definitely need to resolve this family conflict. And it's in order for you to have that valuation. It's like they're not, if they're devaluing you, they're like, oh, they're putting you down. You need to do justice to yourself, right? Just like I deserve a peaceful, harmonious family. I deserve to be considered a part of this family and a valid voice in this family. And right now I'm not feeling that way. And that's when you're emotionally stuck, when you're emotionally troubled, it is hard to execute everything that you want to do. It's hard to put your heart into a project or a new endeavor when your heart is burdened. And we family problems, they weigh heavy on us. Those are the people that we love the most. So when we're struggling with our family issues, it is hard to be fair to the other areas of our lives in terms of, putting our most into it. But that's because you need to resolve it. And resolving that, and you're definitely, I see with this Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like that's exactly what you're heading toward in the month of March 2020, right? You're working on resolving these conflicts. You're working on healing from the past. You're working on making sure that you feel like a valid member in your family or in your circle, because right now it's weighing heavy on you. It's a burden on you, and it's delaying the progress. It's delaying you going out and putting your all into what you want to do. And that's definitely what the Page is trying to do, right? The Page is excited about all of these projects. You're thinking about it, but it's just like, damn, I got to get my shit together at home first, right? So definitely make sure that you keep doing the work, because I do see that you're doing the work, or you're about to start doing the work in the month of March. You're doing the work to heal these wounds, to bring harmony to your family. And that will, shine on the other areas of your life, which is these creative projects and these moves, these money moves that you're trying to make. Let's see what the Oracle cards say. We have simplicity, embracing, transformation, the fates, a leg up. All right. So yes, definitely you need to continue to put in the work to heal these wounds, to heal this conflict in your family, because with this leg up, that will definitely help you. It's not necessarily that it may be that a family member is what, the person you need to execute or to launch this project, right? But it may just be that clearing, being powerful and strong enough and fair enough to yourself to actively pursue happiness in your home life and in your family, to actively pursue the resolution to conflict. That might be the leg up you need to give you the confidence to transform the other areas of your life, right? Because when you get that sense of confidence, when you get that sense of empowerment, guess what? You're going to be confident in other areas of your life. It's going to spill over, right? You're going to realize, okay, I made sure that I brought justice, and I brought this, my true worth in my family. Where else can I do it? I can do it in my job. I can do it in my other relationships. I can do it wherever, so that you get that sense of justice for yourself everywhere. You get that feeling of dignity and pride, and it's like, yeah, I'm worth it. I'm worth it here. I'm worth it in this area. Shoot, you might go and ask for a pay raise, right? Because you stood up to your family, and I feel like standing up to your family is harder, right? Because we love them so much. It's harder than standing up to your boss. So you might get this. You're like, cool, I'm on a roll. My family problems resolved. Check. Let me go and resolve this issue at work. Let me make this move to branch out and start this project, or to pitch that story, to pitch that movie, that whatever it is, right? So you're definitely going to benefit in March from healing these wounds, and from standing up to your family and saying, no, like, this is my rightful place. This is who I am. I deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. And I can't say woman, because you might not be a woman, but I am human. Hear me roar, right? And we're roaring. This Empress is fierce, right? We have this kind of like, right? And that's exactly what you need. You need to be fierce. You need to be strong in order to give birth to this, this transformation that's coming to you in the month of March, right? And we have the simplicity card. That's it could be that it's just so simple as just saying, like, I don't agree with you, or, oh, that was rude, right? Because sometimes our family members, they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know that they're doing it, right? They're isolating you, or they're making you feel like you don't belong. And it might be something so unconscious that they don't even realize they're doing it. So it could just be a simple fact of just standing up for yourself. And a respectful way, it's like, oh, I didn't really appreciate that. And they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, oh, I felt left out, that you didn't let me into Grandpa's, into the plans for Grandpa's 50th birthday, or 90th birthday, or whatever, right? So it could be, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that you wanted to participate. So it's really something that simple, and it just comes to terms to embracing who you are, embracing your worth, and speaking up, embracing your voice, so that you can resolve these and move on to the moves that you have to make. So I definitely see, we do have the Fates card, right? And I just see that this is something that, especially with two major arcana cards, with the World and the Empress, this is something that the universe is telling you, right? So it could be like you make these moves, or something is going to come into play that's going to force you to do it, right? Because this is a wound that needs to be healed in order for progress to be made. And I've been saying this to everyone, like, 2020 is taking no prisoners. It's like, either you're going to make the moves on your own, or the fates, the universe, spirit, the cosmos, whatever you call it, is going to force you to make those moves if you don't do it, if you don't take the initiative to do it. So you're going to do it in the March of 2020, and it's going to lead to a positive resolution, and it's going to lead to you being fair to yourself, and resolving these conflicts with your family, and putting these projects into motion that you have burgeoning inside. So the final card we have is the Integrity card. So this is your cosmic connection card. Integrity. Be fair. Be fair to yourself. Do everything with integrity. Don't do anything underhanded. Don't do anything in a manipulative way, right? Don't go be petty. Don't let petty spaghetti come out, right? Just do it in an honest way that is true to who you are, which is, this confident, creative, loving person. Because if there weren't all these cups here, I wouldn't think you cared, but these cups are here. So you are an emotionally caring person. You are invested in your loved ones, and you have to be true to that, and heal these relationships honestly and peacefully. So that is your message for the month of March 2020, Group 1. I hope it resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments if it did, and be sure to share this page with all of your friends, all of your loved ones. Send it to your boss, send it to your loved ones that they're trying, that you're trying to heal these relationships with. Maybe they'll get some advice on how to approach it as well, right? So definitely subscribe. Description box contains my Patreon. It also contains my Cash App in case you don't want to be a monthly subscriber, but you do want to donate to my channel so that I can, make offerings to my guides who, use me to channel these messages to you. So this is CouraJess. Peace. All right, group 2, you chose the Sigilite, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. So who needs it? Anyone planning an escape from the confines of space and time. When to use it: when you're called to take your spiritual practice to another level. It's easy to stay stuck in something that isn't working. There's a comfort to safe and status quo, but there's an unknown out there with unlimited, blissed out possibilities. Ask Sujilite to light the way there. Stretch the limits of your imagination. So the energy for the month of March 2020 for you, group 2, is the house. So given the message of the Sujilite, this energy is telling you to get out of your house, right? You're stuck in the same old mode. There's this energy of stagnation around you, and you need to get out of the house. And it may not necessarily even be physically, but you definitely need to get out of your comfort zone this month. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We have the 6 of Coins in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Swords, the Magician, the 9 of Swords, Strength, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, group 2. So I definitely see what the Sujilite is telling you. You definitely need to get out. You need to get out. This 9 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me you are not moving. That you're going at a trudging pace at best. So we also have a couple of Swords cards here. So you are thinking a lot. You're overthinking, and it's definitely, weighing on you. You're losing sleep, right? This 9 of Swords card is telling me you're losing sleep over something. Something is weighing heavily on your mind. The 7 of Swords is kind of like this paranoia, this suspicion that you have, right? And what I'm seeing is that you're paranoid, right? We have the 6 of Coins and the Knight of Pentacles and they're both in reverse. So you are kind of fearing this material loss. You're fearing losing something, and you're fearing kind of losing out on something. It could be that's what's weighing heavily on your mind. Maybe you already suffered this loss, right? But you're scared right now. Right now with this 9 of Cups in reverse, you think that you can't get what you want. You can't get what you want, right? But you can get what you need. We have the Magician and the Strength card here. The Strength card is looking towards, I'm just going to put it this way, right? Because it was reversed. So the Strength card is looking towards the Magician, right? But the 9 of Swords is in between them. So we have the Strength card looking towards the 9 of Swords and the Magician. You have the strength, right, to manifest all of this, but you need to get out of your head. You need to stop worrying. Listen, risk is part of life. That's part of the reason we get stagnant and we stay in this status quo, even if it's not beneficial for us, right? It's saying, escape the confines of space and time, right? There's a comfort to safe in the status quo, and that's what your home is offering you, right? That's what this house is offering you. And you're scared to leave that, but you're not even happy. You're not even happy in your status quo, but you're scared, right? Because that old saying, better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. No, the devil you know may not be better than that one. The one that you don't know could be a better fit for you, right? I should stop talking about the devil, but that's the idiom. But because this 9 of Swords is here, it's weighing. You're not happy in your current condition, but you're not taking this strength to manifest and create the destiny that's meant for you, to create the life that's meant for you. You don't even want to move. You don't even want to move, even if it may offer everything you want, because you just think, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. So why even risk it? You know what? Because The only way you are guaranteed not to get it is by not trying, by not going for it. It's not going to fall on your lap, right? if oh, let me just stay here and wait for $1 million to fall on my lap, I'm going to be here forever. No, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make moves so that I can at least try for that $1 million, right? You only miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't think that this situation, which you're not happy in, right? You're not happy in this situation. Don't think that this is better than the possibility of failure. You are strong, you are resilient, and you need to recognize that. And you have the power, you have the ability to manifest everything that you want. All you have to do, you already have the tools. All you have to do is put it into action. The magician has all of the tools. The magician is the combination, right? It has all the suits. We have the wands, we have the swords, we have the pentacles, we have the cup, right? So you have all of the tools necessary, but you need to get up off your ass. Sorry, I put it upside up. It's reverse. You need to get up off your ass and make those moves. And you're going to see how just the attempt changes everything around you. Your opportunities are limitless, right? This is why you chose the Sujilite, because you are stuck and you're unhappy in your situation. You're and it may not necessarily be a conscious unhappiness, but you're dissatisfied. And until you make the move to get out of this comfort zone, and you're never gonna win. So you need to trust in your abilities and trust in the universe. Right? Because the universe rewards those who make an attempt, right? It's the law of attraction. I'm going out for $1 million. You best believe I'm going to get my $1 million, right? I may not get it all at once, but I'll get it, right? But if I'm here and I'm just complaining about my situation and I'm just like, oh, I wish I had $1 million. Guess what? Wishing you had $1 million and taking no action is not going to get you $1 million. I'm just saying, right? And the cards are saying it. You're not happy. You need to recognize your strength and your power, right? And make those moves. Get this horse, kick this horse into gear, because you're too busy wishing for it, right? I'm gonna turn it up right side up. The knight is busy looking at this pentacle, but the horse is not moving. You want more of this, but you're not in the pursuit of it. You're in the desiring stage, but you're not in the pursuit. So you need to make this an active pursuit and stop worrying about things that could go wrong, because guess what? Things go wrong no matter what. Whether you're stuck in your house doing something I hope no one's houses catch fire, but I'm just saying, let's say I don't want to leave my house because it's unsafe out there. It's an unsafe world. Everything could go wrong, but this house could catch fire with you in it, right? Things could go wrong inside of this house. Now the question is, do you want it to go wrong inside this house where you were miserable, or do you want to have the possibilities of even getting a bigger house, right? Since we're talking about material things, right? Even getting a bigger house because you went out there and actively pursued it, right? So which one is it? Group 2. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So we have enlightenment, release, hold on, Scarlett, higher power, mending, and here and now. Here and now, I promise to love. Sorry, that song always gets me. All right, so with these cards, again, you need to trust. We have higher power here. You need to trust that the universe won't let you down if you are working with it, right? We have the magician. The magician is just a physical manifester, right? Manifesting what's already out there, taking all of the energies and making it into something tangible, manifestation, right? The higher power is the universe's spirit. They're the ones that create, right? That's the energy that create. But the magician uses the tools to make it come to our realm, however you want to put it. So you need to trust, right? And once you realize, you're just gonna be like, it's going to be this process of enlightenment. It's going to be like this new awareness of like, damn, I'm a powerful ass being. Look at everything that I can manifest. Look at everything that I can bring to fruition once I release fear, right? It's like, hey, I need to let go of these possible failures. I need to let go of this sense of powerlessness. I need to let go of this sense of comfort, because I'd rather be comfortable and miserable with what I know, right? Release all of that, and a new sense of power will definitely come your way, right? When you start working with the universe to get what you want, right? We have the here and now and the mending. This is when you need to do the work. March 2020 is when you need to do the work to step into your supreme manifestation being, right? To be the supreme manifester, to mend your relationship with fear, because fear does not have to be an agent of paralysis. Fear can be a source of empowerment, right? I'm scared. I fear things, right? I'm scared of being broke and not leaving a legacy for my children. Am I going to sit up at night and worry about it? No. Guess what? I'm going to go work my ass off, put my projects into motion, get my hustle on, so that I can manifest my legacy for them, right? Here and now is when you do this work. And later you'll see how all of that manifests itself. Once you take that step and get out of this house, get out and just see all the limitless options. I love that. One of my favorite cards is the 9 of Cups, because upright, not reverse, because it is kind of like everything you ever wanted. You're fearing you're not going to get anything you're not going to get anything, right? Once you embrace this power of the magician, right? The ultimate manifester, guess what? This 9 of Cups is going to be right side up, baby, right? You're going to get everything you wanted because you are working actively to manifest it. You are attracting that. And that's what you need to do, group 2. So let me see what the Cosmic Connection card has for you. Let go. Let go. I was thinking about that Chris Brown song. So the Let Go card has the silhouette of the 9 of Swords card. Right? Hold on. Same silhouette. This silhouette of a figure going like this, cupping their hands to their face, closing their eyes to the world, to what's out there, because they're too inside of their head. You can't really see it well here, but it has like these branches coming out of the head. That's all of this nervous energy kind of growing root in your head and growing, right? If you don't let go, that's going to become a tree. That's going to be larger than you are, and it's going to overburden you. And it kind of looks like nerves, right? And we know what happens when you overthink, right? You can have like a nervous breakdown. So you need to let go of that. You need to let go of all these worries and this anxiety about things that you don't even have proof necessarily that will happen, right? We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if you fail or if you try and will fail, right? Just get back up. You know how many times I've failed? Way too many. But guess what? I'm still here, and I'm still living, I'm still manifesting the things that I want, slowly but surely, right? Some things come quicker than others, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying for the things that haven't come yet, because I know that if I stop trying, I'm definitely not going to get it. So you need to stop worrying, get out of this comfort zone, be here now, actively working to manifest what you want, group 2. So that is your reading for the month of March 2020. I hope you get out of your house and start living your limitless possibilities. And don't forget, before you go do that, right, go hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Share this with your friends, and go check the description box for my Patreon information and my Cash App information. If you don't want to be a monthly subscriber, you can just send me some donations so that I can provide offerings to my guides who use me to channel these messages to you. So that is your reading for March 2020. This is CouraJess. Peace. All right, group 3, you chose the copper. This is for anyone who needs the proverbial defibrillator paddles. When to use it when it's time to pack up an old idea of who you are and ship it out for good. Move on renewed with copper. Energize your whole world. All right. So the energy for this month, March 2020, is the energy of Jamaica Kincaid, and her message is history. So going along with the energy of copper, right? Because it's time to pack up that old idea of who you are, right? So Jamaica Kincaid's energy is telling you to kind of remember your past, remember your lineage, remember where you came from, remember your roots, all of that. But with the energy of copper, it's like maybe remember it, but you don't have to live in that, right? You don't have to, just because we've been this way forever doesn't mean we're not allowed the way to change and evolve and grow from that, right? So that's definitely something to consider in March 2020. Let's see what the tarot cards have. We have the 3 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ace of Coins, the Emperor, the Star, the 2 of Wands, the 6 of Cups. I'm definitely seeing this movement away from, so I definitely see why you chose the copper. So with the 6 of Cups, that's exactly what, what it seems like you're doing. You're reminiscing about the past, right? It's kind of like this childhood nostalgia. We have this person handing a cup seemingly full of dreams, right? Or cotton candy to this younger person. And that younger person could very much be themselves, right? It's kind of like, let me focus on the past. So it might be that you are focusing on the past, on who you've always been, right? But the 2 of Wands is giving its back to this card. So these cards are not facing each other. So these cards are on different missions, right? You need to set out, right? Turn your back to the past. And again, this is not saying, oh, forget everything. It's saying stop focusing on the past and move towards the future. Move towards your future. And we have the 2 of Wands looking out at the Star, towards the Emperor, right? We have it looking away from the 6 of Cups. We have it looking away from the past and moving on to this new possibility of embracing, right? I want to say, I think of the Star, I think of it as kind of this ethereal person, right? So it could be moving on to like your more spiritual side, this more sensuous, and I'm not meaning it in a sexual way. Sensual is kind of like all of the senses, right? And being cognizant of what's going on with all of your senses, and definitely also the Emperor is in that direction as well. So it's all kind of moving towards this, towards the Emperor, the Ace of Coins, where you're also embracing your power and your strength, right? And possibly not necessarily like your masculinity, but kind of like this leadership role that you're taking, right? That's what you need to work toward, right? That's what you need to you will be working toward if you stop focusing on the past, right? We have the 3 of Swords here, so it could be, you experience some disappointment, right? You experienced some disappointment and it made you nostalgic, or made you kind of like just remember the good old days, right? And this disappointment could have been in the string. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so you may have had some bad luck, right? And it's just like, whenever I have bad luck, I just be like, I remember the days when I didn't have any bills to pay. That's typically where my nostalgia takes me, when I didn't have any bills to pay. But that could be that you are are torn between the past and the present, and there's no need to be, because you can mold both of them, and you're definitely going to have the opportunity to do this. With this Ace of Wands, you're going to take this spread up on its offer, right? You're already, this Two of Wands is already looking out on that. It's just like, I should, right? They're considering it, right? And yes, you should. The question is, will you, right? Are you going to be focusing on the past, the possible bad luck, right? Or the possible disappointments? Or are you going to focus on stepping into your power and embracing this copper energy, right? Energizing your whole world. And you're definitely stepping into a new version of who you are. And I go like this because I just think of like sensual, again, senses, not sexual. Even if, if that's part of it, power to you, right? Get it on. But I just mean, like, with sensuality, you are aware of a lot, right? You're aware of your body. You're aware of, like, everything is kind of like heightened in terms of your sense, your sense of awareness. And that there's a power in that, right? There's a reason why historically sexuality has been kind of like, demonized in society, right? Because with sensuality comes this power, right? Comes this confidence, right? You nudity, right? You're made to feel ashamed of your body. When we have the star, she's nude, she's naked, and she's handling her business, right? She's balancing, she's on earth, she's grounded, but she's in water, she's emotional, right? And she's aware of that, and she's living her best life nude, confidently. And nudity has been, oh my God, nudity. Like, I'm pro nudity. Like, you have to have a certain confidence. There are people who don't like to see themselves nude because, one, society told them shameful, bad, right? And two, they don't like their bodies, right? They're made to hate their bodies by some kind of societal norm or expectation that says you should look like this. But really, the star embraces all of that. The star says, this is who I am, this is my body, this is my vessel, this is my vessel to power, to empowerment, to leadership. And it's not saying like go use your body to do that. That's entirely on you, but it's saying you need to step into who you are now, all aspects of who you are, and really appreciate that and use that to jumpstart your life, to give it this energy boost, like, right, with the little batteries, right? And that's definitely what you need to be doing in the month of March, group 3. Get past these disappointments, right? Turn this wheel of fortune right side up, right? Because it's fine that you've had disappointments. We all do. But you need to really step into who you are. And this is going to be an empowering month. If you're a woman, March is Women's History Month, right? Women's history. But it's a month where we're still striving, for equality, for more agency, and people are still trying to, if you're in the US, people are still trying to control reproductive bodies, right? What women do with their bodies, what women can, have access to in terms of health, in terms of, I'm not going to get into all of that. But the point is, you're looking towards that, and you need to take the step and do it. Group 2, as opposed to sticking to the nostalgic past. The past is gone. It's gone. I hate to tell you. I hope I'm not the bearer of bad news here, but the past is gone. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say. Leadership. Didn't I say leadership? Leadership. Adventures. Soulmates. Milk and honey. All right, so I definitely said leadership before. I could have sworn I said it, right? I most likely said it because the Emperor is here, right? We have you are stepping into a leadership position, right? Even if you look at this cup, you right? If you're stuck in the past, you're stuck in the nostalgia, guess what? This person is being a leader by passing on information to the next generation, passing on. This could be a card of generational wealth, right? This cup is the only cup that has something in it, and they're passing it to the child, right? It's kind of this passing on, right? So it's like, again, embracing your lineage, embracing your roots, embracing who you are, embracing where you come from, but use it to lead, use it to bring a new awareness to the right now. Like, we could all use leadership. I feel like we are all stepping into, not we are all, but we all have the possibility of stepping into this, right? Handing off this kind of this legacy, thinking about, forgetting not necessarily the past, but thinking about where we are now and how can we leave something better to the next generation, right? We know things aren't looking that good, right? So you're definitely going to be stepping into this power, into this awareness, into this leadership role in March, and you're definitely going to be letting go of the past and energizing your world by going. It's going to be an adventure. We're going on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, right? You're going out to explore, and it's not necessarily that you're going out to explore the world. You're going to explore yourself. With this star card, you're exploring yourself. You're exploring the depths of who you can be, right? What other aspects of your life, what facets of your life are you not showing? Are you not paying attention to? Are you not nurturing? Are you not displaying to the world? We all have many, we have our private selves, we have our public selves. For some people like me, that's both. Like, that's the same thing. But who is your private self? What aspects of your private world can the world benefit from, right? Can you bring to the public? Can you be a leader, right? We have the soulmates card. So I read this as you're connecting both sides. Again, with this star card, right? You're connecting two sides of you, right? That we have her in water and we have her on land. These are two aspects of you, right? And I read that as you're connecting with both of them, and you're embracing them, and you're using them, right? You have to use, we have our shadow side and we have our light side. You're using both of those to become a leader, to empower, to bring your legacy, to bring power to this world, to bring, to galvanize a movement. So I definitely think that, that's what you're working towards this month. You're moving away from this disappointment. And guess what? Milk and honey, that's exactly what it's telling you. You're kind of soaking, you're bathing in this new you, right? But you're still looking at that old you and like, I'll miss you. But it's like, guess what? I'm still you. You still me, old me. Old me still has me in it, right? But I need to embrace other aspects of me and see what I can do with them. Let's see your cosmic shine. See, I'm telling you, the star, what the star should, they twinkle, they shine. But I'm saying you're embracing all of these energies to bring something to this world. You're not just thinking your small little cocoon, right? And I'm not minimizing your life or anything. I'm just saying, like, you're thinking beyond this private little life, and you're expanding to how can I contribute to the larger consciousness, to the larger, to society, you're thinking grand scale, and you're definitely going to step into that in March, and you're going to shine because you are a leader. You are a leader of the people, and you are realizing that, and you're stepping into that. You are an emperor, right? Don't go getting tyrannical and authoritarian trying to establish a regime, but but you're definitely stepping into that power, and you're going to shine in March because of that, because you are embracing that, and you're saying, sorry, old me could have been shy, could have been like reserved, could have been low. I don't need you right now. This is not what the world needs. This is not what I need. I need to energize my world and the whole world around me. So that is your reading for the month of March 2020, group 3. I hope it resonated with you. Leave me a comment if it does. Don't forget to hit this like button, subscribe, share this all with all your friends. If you haven't already, go check the description box below where I have my Patreon information, where you can subscribe to monthly memberships for some perks. If you do not want to commit to a monthly membership, there is also my PayPal, not my PayPal, well, my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all of that is in the description box. So if you want to make a one-time donation so that I can, use that for offerings for my spirit guides, and, they use me as a tool so that I can channel the messages that you need to hear. So I always like to give them their offerings and their thanks. And if you want to do so too, check the description box. But this is Courageous. Peace. All right, group 4, you chose the turquoise. This is for anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. When to use it: when you feel disconnected from the things that make you human, when you've got something to express. Get it out with turquoise. This is speak your truth. All right, and the energy for the month of March for you is the boar. No, not B-O-R-E, like you're boring. The boar. Think Pumbaa from The Lion King. All right, so the boar is this energy of aggression, right? But it could be an aggression in terms of I'm defending myself, or it could be an aggression over just kind of like all this rage inside. It could be either one, but it's definitely a masculine energy. It's definitely something where it's kind of like offensive, right? It's like the best defense is a good offense kind of thing. So this boar is definitely in attack mode. Let's see why. All right, so we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I'm starting to see why. We already have 3 reverse cards. 4, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Here we go. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm so used to saying reverse for you. The 10 of Pentacles upright. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And beginning to see why you have the boar here. So right off the bat, I was drawn to the 3 of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Cups here twice in reverse. So you are definitely feeling defensive. And that's why you're being, aggressive. So this Queen of Cups in reverse could be you and another Queen of Cups. And you're both kind of giving out that same energy, and that's why there's this aggression, there's this conflict. We have the High Priestess in reverse, so it's definitely this energy of kind of discord, this energy of secrecy, this energy of like, yeah, we fighting, we're arguing, you're not channeling your highest self. And I definitely see that this is where the masculinity that I said comes into play, right? We have these cups and the High Priestess in reverse, where they're not being their caring, nurturing selves, right? The Queen of Cups is feminine energy. I'm not assigning a gender to anything. It's just in terms of energy, it is kind of this feminine, fluid, water, nurturing, caring. But when it's in reverse, because water can nurture you, right? We need water to live, but it can also drown you, right? So that's definitely the energy I'm getting. But really, the cups are empty. The cups have no water to give, right? They're upside down. They've been poured out. So this could be both you and another person, or they could both be you, embodying the negative traits of this Queen of Cups. You've poured out all the love and the nurturing you have to give, and it could be, right, just because there's a dishonest a dishonesty going on, right? There's secrets being kept. They're leaving you out. The Three of Cups it could be, this could be a relationship where they're being unfaithful. Could be you being unfaithful, since you're I sense that you are at least one of these Queen of Cups, right? So there could be an unfaithful situation, or it could just be that the energy that you're embodying is a defense mechanism, right? Just like the board. Let me attack before I am attacked. Let me attack protectively, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles here as well in reverse. So these are, people being selfish, and it could be you. I'm looking at you. Being selfish, being kind of manipulative, being dishonest. To cut that out. And it could be this impatience, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles. It could be that, like, you're just frustrated. You're not where you thought you would be, right? You're not where you thought you would be. And this is, to me, a relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, although I am getting it is, because we have all these cups and we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So it could be maybe you branched out. You stepped out on your relationship because you were not getting what you wanted to get. You're not getting what you thought you would get, right? You didn't adjust your expectations of a relationship to the person you're in a relationship with, right? And you could have very well have stepped out with this Queen of Pentacles, but that Queen of Pentacles is giving you the same energy, right? The Queen of Pentacles is also in reverse. So that could be a manipulative person as well, right? You're not getting a stable relationship from any of these people. It's not a healthy, there's a lot of toxicity with all these negative cards, and we have 3 cups and 3 pentacles, right? The only upright card is the 10 of Pentacles, right? And that's this, I'm getting this kind of family card, right? We have like generations here. So it could be that it's an inheritance. It could be property coming. It could be that you're sticking around with the person that you don't like, right? Because you're sticking around for the money. I ain't saying you're a gold digger, but like it could be that the reason you haven't left this unsatisfying relationship is because there is some material benefit for you. Or it could be that they haven't left the relationship because there's some material benefit for them. But the point is, nobody's happy, and you need to embrace this turquoise and speak your truth, right? Maybe some counseling is in order. Maybe you definitely need some introspection with the Queen, with the High Priestess in reverse. You're not even internally aware of how you feel or what's going on. You're just in defense mode, right? Everything leads to a fight. Everything leads to an argument. I'm trying to get what I want from this person. I'm not getting it from any of them. And you're just not happy, right? The 7 of, like, you're putting all this work and you're still not happy. You're still not seeing results. So something needs to change in the month of March. Since this is a relationship spread, this is what I'm getting. For others, it could be related to work. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting that this is a relationship spread. So I'm going to use the Price of Love Oracle card so that I can get some more clarity on what's going on in this relationship and possibly give you some advice on how to correct course, because right now nobody is happy. All right, so I pulled the Wild card, Sparks, and Solitude. All right, so this other person, this third person, is pretty unpredictable. So that right there is, like I said, I suspect that the other person is the Queen of Pentacles. So that person is manipulative. This person is also very unpredictable. So it could be that they're going to cause some problems with you anyway. Like, you know, like you have your side piece and your side piece is not happy being a side piece unless the main piece knows it, kind of thing. That is the energy I'm getting. Like, you're not, like, this is not a very stable situation. It's very volatile, right? We have it right next to sparks. So, you know, yes, there can be sparks, but where there's sparks, there can be a fire, right? And that is definitely a perilous situation, especially when there's more than two people involved, right? There's all the possibilities of hostility, and especially when you're already embodying this energy, this masculine energy of the boar, right? I'm ready to pounce. Right? This is not a very good situation. This is highly volatile. So what's recommended for you is solitude. Maybe you don't need to be with either of these people. Neither of these people are good for you. Right? Because if all you're getting from one is material, right? And the other person is still the same, is still manipulated. They're like queens and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse are both giving you the same energy. They're manipulative. They're jealous. You know, we have jealousy, we have control, right? And then if that's the same energy that you're embodying in these relationships, then that's a relationship that you should step out of. And this card is saying solitude. You need to be alone right now, okay? You need to at least step away and analyze your role, right? Because you're not really doing any introspection, right? You're not really aware of yourself, and who would be, right? With all these unpredictable energies around you, right? You don't have the time to reflect on that. So you definitely need some solitude so that you can kind of, you know, come back to square one. Maybe there is a possibility of reconciliation, but there definitely needs to be work put in, right? We have these pentacles. You need to put in some work, right? But you're not feeling like you're getting any results from all the work that you're putting in. So it could be you need to be alone. You need to separate yourself from these people, or you at least need to you need to take a break. You need to take a break or break up. Ross, I was thinking of Friends. But you definitely need to really consider in March whether this is something you want to stay in, because it's highly unpredictable and it's highly volatile, and that could lead to trouble, especially with you embodying this energy of aggression and masculinity. I'm not saying it's going to come to blows, but it could, because you don't know. It's so unpredictable, and these energies are all in negative headspaces, right? So not only you, the other two people involved are also. So you definitely need to make sure that you exit these situations, or at least, you know, speak your truth to these people and see where you can take it from there, right? But don't do it with a tone of aggression or a tone of you know, I'm here to fight, right? You need to make sure that the energy that you take is a little bit more calm, right, when you have these conversations. Let's see what the oracle cards say. We have security, voyage, yin, the tribe. All right, so security. Like I said, you're with one of these people. One of these relationships is because of the security they offer, the material security they offer. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is doing, right? So the Ten of Pentacles is offering you this material security, and that's why you're with one of these people. But you need to realize that they're focused, right? Let's say you're this first Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is looking at the other Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is focused on their coin, right? They're focused on their coin. This one's focused on their cup, but they're reversed. So they're focusing on how to control, right? How to make sure that they're in control of the situation. There's a lot of masculine energy coming into play, you know, and we have yin. There's a necessity for some femininity, some passivity. Somebody has to give, right? Everyone's trying to control the other, and no one is giving in. So we have Voyage and we have the Tribe. So it could very well be, again, I'm sensing that this is a romantic relationship, and we have a little threesome going on here, a little love triangle, but this could just be also a circle of friends. It could be family members, right? We have the Tribe here. The Tribe could be people that you can't extricate yourself from that easily, right? But they offer something to you that you're not willing to give up right now. So let's say, again, it could be work, because we have all these pentacles here. So let's say if it is work, your job offers a lot of benefits, a lot of security, but it's a shitty ass job, right? You're putting in all this work and you're not seeing any results with the Seven of Pentacles, or you're not seeing that you're getting where you want to be. You may have a manipulative coworker. You may have a boss there that's incompetent, right? We all had incompetent bosses, all right? It's like this is something that that is offering some measure of security, you know, a little bit of positive, but it's such a toxic situation that is it worth it? Right? So, but you definitely need to step away from the aggression and the over masculine energy, and open up to be a little bit more receptive, a little bit more nurturing, not necessarily nurturing, open to nurture, open to anything, right? In a relationship, if this is a relationship reading, it could be that, you know, you need to let go of your need to control, because it could very well be that you're the one trying to control the situation, and the other people involved are just like, nah, like, I'm not trying to be controlled. Or maybe both of you are trying to control the situation, and that's why you're bumping heads. So somebody needs to, you know, let the other drive. Not forever, but maybe for now, so that at least you can figure things out. Or you can leave the situation and definitely focus on yourself, and kind of balancing yourself out, and having some self-awareness. And it's like, okay, why am I going into these toxic relationships? Because I find myself a side piece, and that side piece is as bad as my main piece. Like, what am I doing, right? I need to do some work within to see, why am I attracting the same type of energies, right? What is it about me? Maybe that's my attachment style. Maybe I attach myself to toxic people because of my toxic upbringing. It's, again, you do the work. I'm not here to do it for you. I'm just here to advise you. So let's see. So self-worth is your cosmic energy card. So self-worth, are you valuing yourself in this situation, right? And this could be at work. This could be in the relationship. Are you valuing yourself? Because you could very well stay in these toxic situations because you're insecure, because you don't think you could, you know, get that security that these relationships offer on your own, right? Again, your attachment style could be this, you know, insecure style that needs to cling to these situations. You're insecure, so that's why you're controlling and jealous, right? Because are you valuing yourself enough in these relationships, in these spaces, for you to see that there is no need to try to control, that there is no need, right? Are they valuing yourself, or are you valuing yourself based off of what they think, right? Because it could be that that's why these dynamics are so toxic, because you have low self-esteem, or you're not putting yourself in the position of like, I'm worth it. I deserve. And I'm not going to let you treat me like this, right? And also, you deserve, and I'm not going to treat you like this, right? So this is definitely a month for you to do this work. There's a lot of toxicity, but I definitely think that you can cleanse it by doing, you know, having this introspection, taking this time to do some journaling, go to a therapist, right? Consult your higher power, just kind of figuring out, how can I heighten my sense of self-worth, so that I am strong enough to step away from these toxic relationships, or strong enough to not have to cause this toxicity in these relationships, not try to control everything, not be so aggressive, not have to be, you know, on edge about my relationship. And like I said, for some of you, this is work related. I'm getting for the bulk of you that it's a relationship. So I'm not saying don't go and yell at your partner, accusing them of cheating. It could very well be because the Three of Cups is here in reverse, and we do have two queens and a Queen of Pentacles. But it could very well be that both of you are, you could be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. You're absorbing that energy, or both of you could be the Queen of Cups. So, but there's definitely this embodiment of both energies, these energies in reverse, and you're definitely part of the problem. I hate to break it to you, but I have to be honest. You're definitely one of them, and you're not channeling the right energy. You're channeling this negative, toxic energy, this need to control, this need to, as opposed to being this caring, nurturing energy that these queens can be when they're upright. So that is your message for the month of March 2020. I hope that you work all this out, right? And remember, you deserve, right? So you also deserve to get good readings on a regular basis. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified when I post new videos. Hit that like button if you already haven't, and share this with your friends. The description box contains the information for my Patreon, my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that good stuff. So if you don't want to be a monthly subscriber on my Patreon, you can send me a little tip, send me some cash for my guides, because I like to offer them, thanks. And I'm only channeling the messages that they send they send me to channel through you, to you. So there's that information if you want to hit me off with a little tip. This is CouraJess. Peace.